We all love indie games, but let's be honest, we also appreciate when we get something for free, right? You guys have voted in the poll for the next video and it happened. Today we will journey through Steam's best or one of the best free indie titles to play that you may have missed. If you know any other great free indie games that are not on this list, feel free to comment and tell us what game you would recommend. You can vote for the next video on the community tab, and before we jump to the list, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to the channel to stay up to date. You can also join my new Discord server and become a channel member if you like what you see here. Skyisland is a cool little game that you can play totally for free. It was actually made by a team of college students. This is your typical action-adventure game, a hack-and-slash game, where your job is to fix your plane and defeat a monster so you can return home. The game looks very good aesthetically, and the whole idea is also great. There are a lot of charming levels you will traverse, each one referring to a different season. It's actually a very short game, so you will spend at most an hour finishing the whole title. I think this one is worth grabbing and playing for a bit, maybe try to speedrun it or something. It's just a game for one evening, so don't be surprised if you finish it very quickly. This very strange looking game is actually quite an interesting title to try out. Aesthetically it looks rather strange, but the whole setup makes it intriguing. Your job is simple: fight bosses, that's it. You can pick one of 6 fighters and jump into the battle. You will face bosses one by one, each stronger than the last one, and your goal is to survive and defeat them all. It's a short and fun game, but also challenging, so if you're looking for something to chill with, give it a try. Now let's delve into something interesting. The Supper is a short adventure game that delves into the darkest sides of the human soul. Miss Appleton wakes up in her tavern kitchen with a strange voice in her head. Though she's always been good and kind, the voice pushes her to do things that aren't necessarily in her nature. Your task is to solve puzzles along the way and gather inspiration for her meals. You will fetch ingredients for her delicious menu and cook up some dishes, adding a drop of her special sauce. It's definitely worth a try. The game boasts an amazing art style, plus it's quite short, so don't be surprised if you finish it quickly. But be sure it's time well spent. Bloody Hell, a game about an angel. It is a sweet and short game where you play as a little dude with little wings and with lots of different weapons to blast your enemies and kill Satan. Yes, this is your typical bullet hell game where you will traverse various levels and shoot things along your way. The whole mission is on and you are the special agent in all of this madness. This game is really short but also very addicting and fun. You will explore a vast interconnected world, discover the truth of heaven and hell, unlock powerful abilities and save chickens on your way. I am not sure what is going on with the last thing, but let's say it's a future. This game is actually very good with great pixel art and it's free, so why not? Now we have something different, a good old and well-known battle royale. I know that the heyday of this genre is already far behind us, but I guess there is always a place for a good game in this style. This game is very interesting. You will fight and try to survive in a 64-player top-down 2D battle royale, where murderous animals fight with each other. As you can guess, you will use all of your potential abilities as an animal, so there will be claws, teeth, guns and other weapons. Yes, you will be able to equip your creature with some powerful tools to help yourself win. Now, that's kind of scary. I mean, imagine seeing a duck with a knife or goose with a knife, whatever. On the other hand, apart from fighting, you will collect hundreds of animals, cosmetic items, weapons, outfits and many more. This one may not be for everyone. It has this rather strange art style, but it's quite unique in its own way. Give it a try, it's fun. Next is Super Auto Pets. It is a rather chill game. You will create a team with cute animals, each with special abilities, you will fight other players, and that's it. It's an auto battler, so you don't have to do much. This is the type of game that you can have running on your second monitor and click from time to time. There is not much to say, really. There are a few cute animals to gather and build your team with, along with a few game modes like Arena or just a quick battle type mode. It is a cute little game where you can just chill. Now, let's jump to something very interesting. Grimm's Hollow is an RPG game where you search the afterlife for your brother. The story is really amazing, but also kinda bittersweet, and the art style is so good. It reminds me of some older RPG games, or even at some point of Undertale, but it may just be me. This is your typical RPG setup, where you will explore the world, collect various items and fight enemies along your way. There are multiple endings, so you can try something different each time to get the ending you will like the most. Unfortunately, it's again a very short experience, but a very good one. I think this is one of the best titles on this list, and you just have to give it a try. It will take maybe up to, I don't know, 3 hours to finish the game with all the possible endings, so really, give it a try, it's so worth it. Now, this one you probably already know or heard about. This is a very dark game. It's horror, after all. I included this on the list because the base game is free. If you want to play further, if you want to finish the next chapters, you will have to buy DLCs. But hear me out, it's worth giving it a try if you are into games like this, of course. You don't have to buy the DLCs if you don't like it, it's fairly simple. This is the old type of horror game where you are actually kind of helpless. You just must stay alive. Try to survive the vengeful toys hunting you in the abandoned toy factory. You will be able to use your special hands to grab things, hack some electrical circuits and so on. This is more of a puzzle game than a run and gun evil within type of gameplay. You will traverse through this bone-chilling factory and maybe find something that will reveal the truth about what happened. Just don't get caught and you will be alright, I guess. Here we have something rather interesting. I showed this video in one of my previous videos, I mean the last video, about games like Vampire Survivors, so if you are interested you can watch it later. And yes, this game may not be for everyone actually. This is a fun game featuring many VTubers from HoloLive. This game describes itself as heavily inspired by Vampire Survivors and Magic Survival, so it is a reverse bullet hell or bullet heaven experience where you fight hordes of monsters, wave by wave, upgrade your character and try to survive as long as you can. It looks fun, and it is actually fun, but you have to take into account that it is a very anime-focused topic. Even if you are not familiar with HoloLive creators, as I actually am, then I guess you can try the game because it is a lot of fun and it's free, so why not, right? And before we jump to number 1, here I prepared some bonus games. And last but not least, we have my favorite title on this list. Helltaker is hell, literally, of a game. It's heavily focused on puzzle solving. You will traverse hell in search of love, conquering the hearts of horrible but decently dressed demon girls, solving puzzles and trying not to get murdered. This game is really fun and it's kinda challenging. You actually have to think a bit sometimes, so I guess it may not be for everyone. Sorry. The humor is top-notch, the graphical style is great, and the whole idea, I mean, I don't know, I had a lot of fun playing this game. I actually played this game a few years back on my stream, and we had a blast. It's an amazing but rather short experience. You must give it a try, trust me, you won't be disappointed. And that's everything I prepared for you today. I hope you liked this video and found some great new games to play. If you did, don't forget to subscribe and leave a like, and tell me which game you liked the most. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.